Your soul is the universe in motion, and in this podcast, we're diving deep into metaphysics, the meaning of life, knowledge of the soul, and secrets of the universe. I am Jessica Delmar, and this is the Soulverse Podcast. We are bringing through this message, as always, with a greater perspective rooted in what vibrational energy has to share with us. In history, races all around the world have been oppressed. What is going on with the Black community today is a culmination of the energy of oppression from everywhere in your collective. This is the voice of the ancestors of humanity, but you must hear closely with an open heart and an open mind, so not to taint the voice within. Oppression is energy of power versus powerlessness. How that energy has manifested in your collective is through the division of race. However, the war of fighting for and against those who have been oppressed, those who are powerless versus those who are in power, only perpetuates the divisive energy of power and powerlessness. Injustices, powerlessness, trauma, and division through oppression of a race, or even if you're just going through it on an individual level, is marked on the blood of a race, or just in general within your blood. And then it's carried through the blood, and it's passed down from generation to generation. Your ancestors are not liberated for as long as the energy of oppression continues to surface in future generations, and future generations will continue to perpetuate the energy of oppression through the bloodline. You are perpetuating past energy into your now moment. So you are very much living in past energy, but in your now moment. When does this cycle stop? The cycle stops when people honor that blood is life, no matter what color the skin or what the physical appearance is. You cannot fight for justice while feeling divisiveness in your blood. It will only perpetuate the manifestation of what you feel, which is divisiveness. For example, if you are fighting for equality and fairness and unity, but you vibrationally feel powerlessness and divisiveness and anger, then equality and fairness and unity is not what will manifest out of your effort. What will manifest is equal to your vibration. If you are protesting peacefully, but still vibrationally feel powerless and anger and unrest and division, then peace is not what will manifest out of your effort. And even if what looks like change occurs through your efforts on the outside, you must still take a deeper look on the inside. The energy will still perpetuate even if there is a band-aid solution on the outside. You've been seeing this in the world around you. Again, the energy will still perpetuate even if there is a band-aid solution on the outside. If you want permanent change, you must match the frequency of the change that you wish to see, not try to fight for it with the injustice that you currently feel. You must fight injustice with justice. Injustice currently on your planet through oppression is vibrating at the energy of power and powerlessness. And justice is the energetic vibration of love. So justice and the current manifestation of injustice exist on different vibrational levels. You cannot fight hate with hate and expect to manifest love and peace. You have to bring forth love and peace in your vibration and then therefore manifest it in the world around you. If you bring forth hate and feelings of division and oppression and injustice, then no matter what your efforts are in trying to shift those energies, in the world around you, it will not shift in the world around you for as long as you hold those vibrations within you. If you are fighting injustice and oppression because you want freedom, because you feel oppressed, you are feeding this injustice with the injustices in your blood. If you are fighting injustice with justice, you are moving where you are on the vibrational scale and intentionally shifting energy from unwanted into wanted. Now, keep in mind that it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel emotions. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel oppressed. It's okay to feel like you're not being treated fairly. It's okay to have your emotions, because that's part of this experience that you signed up for. Your emotions open contrast for you to know what you do want. Your emotions open the ability to use energy to transmute and alchemize unwanted into wanted. But you must use your emotions to find the axis point of change, meaning that contrast gives birth to desire. But for as long as you are feeding the contrast, your desire will be there due to the contrast, but you will not be aligning to your desire. So use your emotions of anger and hurt and oppression to feed a stronger desire. And in knowing your stronger desire, find steady footing so that you can pivot from unwanted oppression and anger and hurt into wanted peace and unity and equality. And you pivot your energy to manifest what you do want by finding that which you do want within you first. So by finding peace and unity and equality within you first. You must, on an individual level, release the karmic ancestral energy that has manifested in your now moment. You must first bridge the duality in your blood, transmute the energy of your blood, meaning transmute the powerlessness that you feel, the injustices and oppression held in your bloodline, and the divisiveness that you are mentally conditioned with. And then you hold all the power in the world to create change when you shift your vibration to love, forgiveness, and compassion rather than powerlessness, injustice, oppression, division, hate, and anger. There is no winner when fighting for who is right. Love is not won, nor stands proud, but love is given freely and stands in unity. When you feel powerlessness or anger from injustice or oppression, you must know that your soul is trying to tell you that you are a powerful vessel for change. But change does not integrate within the soul unless peace is integrated as well. When you have unrighteousness in your blood, it is as powerful as powerlessness. And there is no peace when you bleed powerlessness. Shift the energy of your blood, and you will shift your world. Shift your blood by shifting how you are waging war within yourself. For war outside of you will continue to rage as long as there is war within you. You as humanity have gotten to where you are because of the division in your blood and hearts. The only way to open unity within all is not by fighting through division or condemning others for not speaking up or condemning others for not believing what you believe, but by uniting hearts and minds as living, breathing, bleeding beings. You must find a way to move forward. Your history wants to be known in your hearts, not to continue feeding the division between your races, but to get you to wake up to the way that you treat each other as living beings. You must find a way to open peace with your past, or it will continue to feed suffering in your now. Without first finding peace within you to your past, you will not be able to move forward in a peaceful way. Perpetuating division is all that is happening in your world right now. until you embrace a unification of all. Then there will not be one race that benefits, but all races will suffer under the weight of your past, and there will be no moving forward into a new way of life. Those in power are not as powerful when a group of people do not give their power away. When people bow down to power, then power is given. When people stand up to fight, not because of powerlessness or anger, but because of love for the self and inner empowerment, then there is not a way for the people in power to win. Tactics to perpetuate division and to strengthen fear and to fuel hate and anger will be tactics used by those in power. This is because when the energy of division, fear, powerlessness, anger, and hate are bleeding from the other side, that is when those who are in power can win. This is because, again, you are feeding the energy of those in power using the same energy, just a different side of the same coin. However, those in power will always have control over those who are powerless. And so, the coin will always have power facing up and powerless facing down. And so, by continuing to feed hate and separation and division, you continue to feed those in power. By continuing to spread hate and anger and division, you are only perpetuating ignorance and injustice and division within your collective mind. This is certainly a collective effort because it is your collective karma, but it must start with you, especially if you are personally affected. Shift the vibration of your blood, and you help to shift the energy of the ancestors that stand with you. You clear your personal family and ancestral karma. You release the chains of injustice and oppression in your lineage, and you open space for new energy of inner empowerment and expansion and enlightenment, rather than oppression, injustice, and hate, to begin being birthed into the world right now and for generations to come. Fight with love, not hippie love, but love as powerful as the sun. Love is not a feeling, but a power that you hold within to transmute energy from unwanted into wanted. Love is not a feeling, but a strong enough vibration to ripple outward and part rolling seas. And love, paired with faith smaller than a mustard seed, has an even stronger ability to ripple outward and move mountains. Love is not a feeling, but a state of being that can only open when open hearts and open minds are together in unity. Despite what injustices you feel, what powerlessness you feel, only you can shift the way that you experience your world. Once you know true love and peace within, you will then know how to wade in the waters of fear and hate with your shield of love as strong as the sun. And with your shield of love as strong as the sun, you open energy of love into the waters of fear and hate and division. And you should know by now that love is almighty and all there truly is. Your vessel was called forth as a powerful vessel of change, for your soul knows that your vessel can handle the strength of source energy to move through your vessel and generate the strength of the sun that alchemizes the waters of fear and hate and division and oppression into love and peace, inner empowerment and freedom. This you must know. All is truly well. Oneness, love, and peace be with you.